again, so I don't know if I will lose you guys on the internet, but we will see. The wind is whipping. Welcome everybody back. Sorry, I had to make sure the Wubbles was all right. Grab our snack of the day. We are about to get creative. We're about to mix the Panera with the McDonald's and see if it does something. Y'all, the Panera, that Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee latte tastes straight like milk. So we're going to try to spice and spruce him up and let everybody get back in and get situated. Welcome back, everybody. And I figured what we'll do tonight is we will talk about the community tab, and she popped up, and word is, I guess you guys were saying that she allegedly popped up, welcome everybody, in Sarah Jane's community, or her, excuse me, her live stream. So who knows about that? Y'all seen, if you're bored later or get bored this week, I did a White Fox Boutique clothing haul. So I was hurrying up, doing my return, and yes. So welcome. So I figured we'll just kind of talk about the community tab, and then we'll go check that out. Welcome everybody. And then we'll kind of talk about what the end of this era and how we've got to this point and what do we think going forth and so forth. So let's mix up these coffees. Welcome everybody. Let's mix up these coffees, and I do have, we're going to do 2 snacks of thy day since it's a little slow tonight. Thank you, NyQuil. Sorry, y'all. I want to get that stuff back in there tomorrow. And I do think I was missing a pair of, like, color block shorts. So I'm going to have to get a hold of them. But I looked at my thing, and I'm going to have to go. I looked around, and I don't see them. So I'm sure they'll fix it. No problem, I'm hoping. And I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know what I get new, and hopefully they'll fix. I'm going to double check again, but I don't see, I've looked under my desk over here and where I had the clothes on their bag. And, oh my gosh, I am so sorry to hear that, Kim. You know what, you guys? I want to tell you about something. I was thinking about some things last night, and I stumbled upon something. You guys are going to think I'm weird, but what the hell? And this will kind of, Kim, if you get bored, I know you may not know this person, but maybe, and I'm going to tell y'all what I think right quick. Who knows Kevin Gates, the rapper? Kevin Gates opened up a series on the channel Vice on YouTube, and him and his best friend do like call-ins. And that's what I was about to get to, Amber. Kim, listen to Kevin Gates. It's like a podcast, people call in, and he's very positive. He's very inspirational, and like Amber just said, you know, what door closes, another one may open. He's a really good rapper, Angela, but even if you don't like rap, it's on the channel Vice, and it's called Kevin Gates Help Hotline. And people call in, and they call in about everything, you guys. They call in about everything. Wow, Capone. So if you get bored, it's really cool. It's him and his best friend, Booby Black. And, y'all, people call in. And it could be anything from a breakup to a stinky tuna can the other day. I mean, I am not exaggerating. I mean, so you know what I thought one night? I wrote down the number. I don't know when they do it and if they're still doing it, but I thought maybe we could call one night and like put together like the most interesting questions we have. And maybe, I don't know if they're doing it, but it's just something that I was bored last night. And, I just got into, it's really good, Capone Boxer. I mean, you guys, people literally call in about breakups. And Kim, that's what kind of, you know, to go back on topic is, you know, if somebody doesn't focus on you and give you, Kevin had a really good thing that he was talking about last night. You guys watch it. It's a series. I haven't even got through it all, but he said, somebody was talking about, you know, like my girlfriend or my husband or my boyfriend or something. And he said, you know, I don't like that title. He has a wife named Drika, and they have been together before he really got famous and stuff. If you get bored looking up, listen, Kim, I promise you, I was at a point one time where I had a breakup, I told you guys, and it broke me down. I told you about the time that my buddy, I gotta be careful, we're in the first couple minutes of the stream, but my buddy, remember I told you, came up there. I was staying in a really nice hotel at the time, and I just didn't think I could go on. I had everything invested in this person. Everything. My finances, one of my vehicles I had bought off of his car lot, and I just had everything invested, just mentally, physically, and just financially. And then I finally I mean, it broke me down to the point I didn't even want to go on. And I was doing substances at the time. And I thought, how could you leave me, you know, like this, just to rot, you know? And then I just had this moment of, I mean, I was broke down for months. Broke down for months. And I just woke up one day and I thought, because they invited me even to be, I think I told y'all, in a polyamorous relationship. And I thought, have him. I'm better than that. This all started with me. It's the girl I told you that it was like wanted my relationship, if you guys remember. But anyways, it hurt me so bad. And then the person that I was with after that ended up going to jail. And they had a lot of time. I didn't know if they had a little bit of time or a lot of time. And I waited it for them for a while. And I waited and waited and waited. And I'm not joking when I say this. This isn't no foodie shit. I'm being 100% serious. I was listening to that Drake song that I told you guys, Take a Shot for Me. For some reason, I would listen to that song while I was, you know, laying in bed at night trying to wind down and go to sleep. And I'm not making this up. I often have told this story, and I wonder if that's where she came up with this. I'm being serious. Strike me right now. And I really said, Lord, please send me someone good. Is this the person that I'm waiting for is in jail? Please. And I wonder if that's where she gets this, because I've mentioned this story. And I would listen to that song over and over to fall asleep at night with my little headphones on. And I'll be doggone. The person that I was with, I stayed with them through their bid. And unfortunately, I feel bad for this, but I would never take it back now, the circumstance that I'm in. And I met somebody out of nowhere. I met someone. And what Kevin Gates was saying is, I don't want to be a title of a husband. I don't want to be a title as a boyfriend. I want a best friend. And that really resided with me the other night. If somebody isn't giving you their everything, and like Kevin Gates, y'all, if you get bored, his podcast is pretty deep and he's really positive. But if somebody, I promise you, it may take a minute. And you may find that person in the strangest way possible. But just know that you're better than that. And if that person doesn't see your worth and you feel like you are not the top of their priority list, exactly, nobody. It may take a minute. And like Kevin Gates was, if y'all get bored, go check it out. I can't remember what episode it was, but you could be walking into a gas station. You could be at the grocery store. You're not going to find somebody staying in. Remember that. So try and just put yourself out there a little bit. A little bit. And you know, exactly. And I agree too, Chrissy. When you open that door and it's like, you have to remember, I would do that shit too. I would call them and text them. And finally I just woke up and I was like, I even look at it now and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? I am a good woman. Do I have all my shit together? No. Am I still a work in progress? Yes. Am I a lot to deal with? Yes. I'm a recovering addict. I have narcolepsy. Um, I got a lot of baggage. I don't have any children, but I've got a lot of mental baggage, and I'm still a work in progress. But if you can't talk to that person about anything, let them go. If you don't feel like you are at the top of their priority list and you could call them right now, say they're out of town or whatever, visiting a family, guys trip, whatever, and I look back and I'm like, how did I let that person break me down to that? I didn't know my worth back then. I didn't know my worth back then. It's on the channel Vice, VICE, and it's called Kevin Gates Helpline. And there's a whole series of videos. But I didn't know my worth back then because I wasn't worth much to myself back then, if that makes sense. I was still ripping and roaring. I was still hustling. I was still out in the street. I never took time to think. It was just on to the next one. So know your worth. Know your worth. And make sure everybody else knows your worth. And I'm serious. I know that feeling, that gut-wrenching, all your mind can think about is that if I could tell myself in the 20s, I would stack all that money that I had back then and shit like this, I would say, don't sweat the small stuff, and exactly what I just told myself. If somebody is not there for you 100, life is too short. We can't get back time. We can't get back time. We can get back stuff. We can get back things, but we cannot get that time back. So if that is whatever you guys listen to what I have to say, know that. And I'm being serious. You exactly, Happy Chappy, me too. And a lot of y'all have been through some traumatic stuff that makes my shit look like nothing. A lot of y'all, I'm not going to put your stories out in here. A lot of y'all have been through things that makes my shit look like a walk in the park. So salute to every one of you that y'all have been through things that I don't know if I could even, I'm coming, Amber. I don't even know if I could get through that. So just know, man, like, you're going to find, man, it's going to be in the weirdest spot. It's going to be when you least expect it. I would look for people, and you ain't going to find nobody in a bar. You're not going to find nobody in a strip club. You're not going to find... Ooh, that's a good one, Amber. Amber says, oh my gosh, we should call him and ask him, does my man really want to be with me, or is he using me for citizenship and money? Amber, that's a brilliant idea. Y'all, let me know if you see. I filmed this last night, literally, and watched some of it last night and watched a tiny bit of it today. But let me know. I don't know if they screen the people. I did clip the number. I did clip the number to it, but I'll have to read through. I'll tell y'all, well, I gotta be careful. Okay, I'll kind of give you a roundabout how I met the person, but I have to be, with all the weird shit that's going on out here, somewhat, I was walking down a fancy area of the United States where people like to party, is where I met the person. And here's the weird part right quick, is we had exchanged phone numbers. And we would talk for years. We would talk for years. We met once, exchanged phone numbers, and we would talk for years and years and years. And did I ever think we were going to meet again? No. I went back out, not for that person, but I was in the area where I met that person, again, that state, And when I was out there, the person was in the hospital. So that was another chance that I missed. Is this dude that called asking? I'm not for sure, Amber. I haven't got through all the episodes yet. Sorry, my ankle just popped. So we had kept, through years and years and years, we had kept contact. No matter how good I was doing, no matter how bad I was doing, we had kept contact. And it was weird because I didn't really know much about, we knew stuff about each other, but I would have a buzz, and I felt bad when I talked to that person on the phone when I had a buzz. It was like I felt guilty when I would talk to them and I had a buzz, and I was like, this is weird. I never felt like. But anyways, long story short, so talk for years and years. And I was going to Atlanta at the Jazz Festival. And the person said, wow. And now, mind you, this is years. No, that guy was a complete ass, Amber. No, that dude was an ass. So I was like, okay, cool, maybe we can meet up. We met up at the Jazz Festival, and it was game one ever since. So I flew back to where I was from. They flew back to where they was from, and they was like, you want to come out where I'm at? And I was like, cool, yeah. Game one ever since. Game one ever since. So I mean, it was weird. It was weird. I don't know exactly, Capone, and that's a great phrase. But I don't know. Some strange reason I kept contact with this person. They would tell me about their relationship. I would tell them about mine, trials, tribulations, what I was going through, and I don't know. It's when you least expect it, y'all. So, all right, I am going to pour some of this in here because this is like straight milk. But just know that if you're looking, you might not find what you're looking for. But if you're not looking, you might find... Oh my goodness, y'all. Hold on, I'm making a mess. If you're not looking, you may find what you're looking for. No, Emily, this was in the beginning. So yeah, you just never know. Oh, you're good. No, you're good, Kim. So just it's gonna seem like just your heart. No, it's not garlic. Y'all are off the chain. I love it, Amber. It's about time for me to make some. I crave it every couple months, man. It is about time. Yo, check out my buffalo dip recipe if you get bored. It's just a good, wholesome, if you got leftover chicken breast, leftover rotisserie chicken. Okay, good looking out, Nashies. We would take, yo, check out Nashi. And let's check out Foodie's tab, and then we will maneuver to Nashi's. All right, y'all. I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying not to screw around, but I don't know what's up with this McDonald's lid. Just keep your head up. Keep your head up. And I promise you, I know it sounds stupid at this time, but each day will get easier. Stay busy. Just stay, I mean... just stay busy. That's the best advice I can give too, is to stay busy. I really, even if you don't know who this Kevin Gates rapper is, it's a real positive vibe. It's him and his best buddy. They're funny, they're silly, but they're positive, and they give some real live advice. And it is. Welcome, everybody. But I'm being serious, Kim. If you, like I said, even if you're not into rap, it doesn't have nothing to do with rap. It was real cool the other day. There was a single father that called in, And he's like, Kevin, I've been working and I can't get a reliable car. And he said, I don't mean to ask you this, Kevin, but do you have any cars lay around? And Kevin said, get that guy's number at the end of the show. I was like, wow, what a blessing. Oh, absolutely. I've seen Wayne in concert. 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is very smart, too. Y'all can't judge a book by its cover. See, Kevin Gates was really out in the streets. So was Wayne. Kevin Gates, there's pictures of him back in the day. Kevin Gates, he has a song called Got It Out the Mud, and he literally got it out the mud. He would talk about him and Drika going to shows, not having money for them to get a hotel, and he was the performer. Kevin Gates has a really good backstory. So does 2 Chainz. But, I mean, you just never judge a book by its cover. You know, you see people, you know, talk about, oh, Kaya's ghetto and hood, and, man, some people have so much potential, and I mean, you just never know. You can't judge a book by its cover. And like I said, if you're not into rap, this guy's story is just phenomenal, period. He did it, Capone. He really, Gates was a street. He was in the streets for real. He's not one of these rappers that rap about, I did it. He was doing it. I say Gates is probably he's probably my favorite right now. It used to be Wayne, but Wayne just really ain't put out nothing exciting. I'm going to be real honest with you. Gates has a lot of intellectual. He's very sexual. Don't get me wrong. I'll give you that. But he's very. You'll see if you watch the. Maybe we can cover. I don't know if I would get copyrighted. Maybe we can cover some of those. It would be cool if we could figure out how to call in. And like Amber said, that would be a really interesting topic to see what they had to say. Okay, y'all. Let's go to Foodies, and then we're going to go to Nashies. Here's another weird thing I've been noticing about. Yeah, Kevin is full of life knowledge. I don't know if he's still, but he was practicing Muslim, or, for real. He was literally, he's, on a whole life journey. I'm not joking. Okay, so, thank you, NyQuil. This is just, I think, a Target one, if I'm not... Yeah, this is, I think, that weekend or something from Target. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people got a real cool backstory, if you really... Even if you're not into rap, just to hear somebody's journey. Okay, I noticed something. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if, yes, we're going to talk about that, DG. We're going to talk about that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody here. Welcome, everybody chilling. Subscribe and join us, or make sure you're still subscribed. Man, Local just dropped the bag. Dropped the ball completely. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it, y'all. Don't worry. We're going to cover what little bits and bobs are out here. Sorry, y'all. That lid would not stay on. Let me throw all this sticky shit away. I apologize, y'all. I don't like to mess with my keyboard when my hands are sticky. So while I'm wiping my hands, welcome, Cam. Welcome, everybody. Every time I noticed, it's 92.5, 92.6. So I don't know if she's at 55 or 59. But it jumps back and forth constantly. Right now, it's 92.5. Before I came on, it was 92.6. So I don't know if she's at the 59. I don't know. It's weird. It's like she's losing, she's gaining. She's losing, she's gaining. I don't, yeah, Len, it's weird. It's like she's losing and gaining. It's weird. I'm coming for what? I can't, I'm not going to, with this night, and not only that, I mean, if you want tea, it's not very exciting tonight. There's what I can cover literally, you know, ain't gonna, we're gonna talk, but there ain't much. I'm making something out of nothing out here. Yeah, I'm making something out of nothing out here, to be real honest with you. All right, let me get rid of that. Yeah, there ain't really much tea tonight. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so let's read her community tab. Oh, you're good for what? Yeah, yo, I'm trying to make something out of nothing. Okay. Yes. Yes, y'all. Talk, unfortunately, check out Nashy's community tab. A sad, terrible, unfortunate event happened. I don't want to bring it up. Go look. I'm sure Nashy's just trying to keep her mind. I probably shouldn't have brought it up, but y'all, positive prayers and vibes to Nashy's. She's dealing with, you know, trying to get over, you know, nothing you can get over like that, but she had an unfortunate event happen. Okay, y'all, let's read Foodie's tab. And, you know, let's read Foodie's tab. So, 92.5. So this last live stream is called Last Live. It has 172 thumbs up. And it's got 19K views. Can you imagine having a channel that's got 92K subscribers and you have a video that has 19K and it's got 178 thumbs up? That's not a very good ratio, my friends. I'm going to be real honest with you. Okay, let's go to the communal tab. That thing is going to be, I hope that drives me nuts. Okay, here we go. Here we go, my friends. Hi. Well, hello. Hi. I want to be a better person. I am sorry to all I have hurt with my words. Excuse me. I didn't see myself. I mean, really see myself how I acted. I know I have said hurtful things to others during my time on the internet, and it makes me feel like crap. I will keep trying to be a better person. Thanks for being patient with me. I know I'm not the easiest person to follow or even like, and while I don't want to live my life trying to please others, I also don't want to live my life hurting others. I just want to be really. I just need to ignore the rest and try to be kind. So, how can anybody take you seriously? Well, I can't take you seriously at all anymore, but let's just say somebody new came across this. Thank you, Philip. What's up, y'all? I'm confused. What's up, Philip? So, if I just came across your channel, possibly, Amber, we should be able to do that. Thank you, Amber. There you go, Lil Cal Low. There you go, Kelly. You, Foodie, have cried wolf time and time again. Now, most of y'all have been on this haul like I have. What happens when we get these posts? What happens? These posts come when we lose subscribers. These posts come after you've been a smug, exactly Lolo. You're losing subs, you're losing faith. Here's where we're at. Exactly for what? You have burnt your bridges. You cannot, this is a problem here. And I tell y'all, I know I see it running around. Kaya can never take accountability. Yes, I can. Thank you, Sunshine. You admitted yourself. Yo, Karina Kaboom did a very good video about the cat Nell situation. It's not what. You're not getting it. People would be on my ass, Foodie, in the same way. If they seen Beatrice's nails like that, and they seen Simon or Sugar Bell's, it's bad. There's a really bad storm tonight, Angela. We have a tornado warning. I wondered if it was going to be bad tonight. People don't play. You cannot. Karina did a great video of it. Sorry, reaction. Sorry, y'all. Let me. Lyra, it seems to calm this afternoon. It was wild, Joe. I was glad that my family had some errands to run. I was like, everybody home. I called Grandma. Is that a little bit better, y'all? They would be on me the same. They would be on me the same. They would be on Nashies. They would be on Erie's. They would be on everybody's. Nobody gets a pass for that. You're not understanding the big picture. You said yourself in the video that you made of FFG. Welcome, Moonlight. Exactly, Moonlight. You said yourself, I was going to take her today. Today. You should have taken her before you left. And as soon as you walked in that door, I want Foxy to do a new... I said that too, Carletta. I thought that would be great. No. Do I believe you? And you also caught yourself up as well, we debunked. Well, elderly cats' nails grow faster. Okay. Oh no, it's calmed down, Minka, a lot compared to earlier. Earlier kind of scared me. Now it's just rainy and windy. It's not as... Earlier was a little... I called and checked on Grandma. If you knew that the nails grew quicker, if you noticed your cat's nails... Sorry, I'm leaning into y'all, but I'm trying, if I pull it closer, it seems like the static. That... what you're using as an excuse is making it even worse, because you're admitting to people that you knew that the nails grew quicker. So it's not giving what you think it's giving, it's actually making you look worse. This is one thing. I am not perfect. Nobody in here is perfect. Some of us, yeah, I just did a giant clothing haul. Did I put that stuff on Afterpay? Absolutely. You were making bank. You still make a decent amount. I don't make barely pennies on the dollar what you do, and I still manage that my pets' nails are trimmed. No excuse. None. And another no excuse is people offered. And people shouldn't have to offer when you're making money like that. People shouldn't have to offer when you're making head over fist of money like that. Sorry. I get it. I like to splurge. I'm still trying to work on it. But you literally were in the same predicament last summer, not this past one, with Natter. And you said, I can't get this out of my head. I was over them last year. I was over my pets last year. Wood chipper comment twice. Welcome, everyone. That's not funny. And I still can't get it in my head. Have nothing to do with Dee Dee, okay? Like I said. Like Dee Dee or don't. There's 4 other condos attached to that. And then so forth down the line. The other night, and I don't care if you were thrown back or not. I don't care. My arch nemesis in real life, my arch nemesis on here, could I sit and laugh about, I gotta be careful in here, somebody's place catching a blaze? No. No, I couldn't. There's a couple people y'all know that ride my asparagus on here. I wouldn't even wish that upon them. Talking about somebody, yeah, the bag situation, La Petite. So easy. So easy. Exactly, Em. Oh, yeah, the dirt. You don't get it. I'm going to tell you, if you're listening right now, pay attention if you're listening, Chantal, if you're lurking. The reason why people didn't want the cat, you taking it to get its nails cut, is because they didn't think if it walked in the vet office, it would walk out. It wasn't about making a mockery out of you. They thought if the cat walked in the vet, it would not come out. Even I thought that. You're not getting the bigger picture here. You're not. Nobody wanted that cat to walk in a vet with you. They wanted the cat to walk into the vet, but not with you. And once again, you could have told them, no, I'm really going to take and get its nails cut. I'll take care of it. Welcome, little itty bitty. But you saved a couple bucks. You slid out of that once again. Oh, we're gonna get to it, Moonlight. So you saved some money once again. Instead of being serious and saying, I'm going to. Let's change the time. I'm going to go get their nails cut. You skated out of that. But that's okay. The community took care of it. And the cat's going to be living lavish. And I'm sure the cat is living lavish. It's not if. You just do it. You just do it. Not I was going to. You've been home 3.5 weeks. Every time I see the clip channels of that cat hobbling down the steps, my mind goes right to that now. And shame on Pete's. I'm sorry, y'all. You can't tell me. Y'all see I pick Beatrice up all the time. You can't tell me he hasn't picked that cat up and not seen it. Oh, Simon is getting it, yo. He's like... You could see her walking down the steps. And clearly, if it wouldn't have been that, you could see something was going on, because she never used to walk down the steps like that. Thank you, Em. So let's read this one more, and let's check out Nashi's community tab. Chantal, sometimes... Oh, shit. Oh, no, Charlie's mom. I thought you meant her. I seen that. I seen that. Okay, let's read this once more. So you try to garner sympathy, and then you add, I just want to bees. Wake the fuck up. You are almost 40 years old. The bees and shit is old. It's played out. Nobody will even give you we've been past it. We've got you figured out. But I'm going to tell you something. If you wanted anyone to maybe take you 10% seriously, you put the fucking bees in it. Welcome, Foodie Bidet. I cannot take you seriously. The beesing shit, you are almost 40 years old. And I'll say this for the 1,000th time. Beesing to me welcome, Diego. Beesing to me means overeating and substances. So if you really want to be a practicing Muslim, the beesing days are gone, because overeating is haram. So, do you want in or do you want out? You're playing the fence here. You're playing the fence. It's convenient when you want something to be, oh, it's against the religion, y'all. It's against the religion, y'all. But when it's, you want to play the fence with it, if you don't want to show yourself, oh, it's against the religion, you can show welcome AC. It does, but that's what actually I consider it, is mainly substances, overeating, overindulging. You, in my opinion, were ripped the other night. And that's a stab in the back. Like I said, we're all grown here. If you want to do what you want to do, it's your body. But don't lie to people and say, I'm just tired. No, you're here, Cindy. Don't lie to people and say you're just tired. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Then don't come on if you're ripped. If you're gonna lie to them, don't come on if you're ripped. You don't understand. Welcome, Tracy. I think you don't like me because you see how we get along over here. I've heard you mention, well, Kaya's built a whole ass community around me. Yes, I have. I'm not going to deny it. Thank you. I'll thank you for that. I have. But I try to be transparent with everybody. You lie about everything, so how can they believe you? If you're ripped, just don't come on. It's Salah what it boils down to. It's not the people. It's Salah. It's not the religion. Exactly, Sandra. It's not the religion. It's Salah. That's what it boils down to. And if Salah can't see the difference when you are ripped and you're not, then Salah's really in Exactly, Adele, and that's what I think irks her. Nice. Yo, check out AC. They are going to make some mental health content and other fun stuff. I am in. Let me write it down. She just doesn't get it, dude. When you burn, I'm not saying you got to tell your viewers everything. I'm not saying everything. That's where you've created this unhealthy situation. But when you go to lying and it's just, so let's read this one more time. Sorry, yo. Let's read this one more time and listen how you try to be serious in the beginning. And then, I'm going to, like I said, and not to repeat myself, but I'm going to. Like Dee Dee or don't, it doesn't matter if it's my arch nemesis, who it is. Somebody's place going into a blaze, welcome Cindy, is not funny. It's not funny. How many people in that complex work their ass off to buy them condos? It could take one condo to make the whole place go up in shreds. I'm sorry, but nothing about a fire is funny to me. Call me a stick up my tail, but nothing is funny. Good night, Trace. All right, let's read this once more and go to Nashies. 3 hours ago. Hi. Hello, Chantal. Hi. I want to be a better person. I am sorry to all I have hurt with my words. I didn't see myself. I mean, I really see myself how I acted. I know I have said hurtful things during my time on the internet, and it really makes me feel like crap. I will keep trying to be a better person. Thanks for being patient with me. I know I'm not the easiest person to follow or even like. While I don't want to live, here we go. She had to throw in some of her. While I don't want to live trying to please others, I also don't want to live my life hurting others. I just want to be really. I need to ignore the rest and always be kind. So you had to throw in there, I don't want to live my life pleasing others. Well, let me tell you, though, something. It's not about pleasing others sometimes. It's about doing the right things. It's about taking time to step back. And what did I tell you? The little mama situation. What did I say? Man, I feel bad. I was caught in the moment. I know, when we did the timeline, she didn't see my video, but I still made some pretty distasteful jokes, and I felt bad. Sometimes you gotta step back and able to see the big picture. This ain't about the big picture. This is about I see them numbers going down. This is about I see the numbers going down. I see that people are heated about these cats. This is about, guys, wipe another one off the chalkboard. Don't forget that. You completely go around the same cycles over and over and over. And you learn nothing. Exactly, Delta. This is, I'm getting ready to go move with Sala, and I need money. Come back, guys. Come back. Come back, y'all. Come back. Come back. Please come back. Why I don't want to live my life hurting others, I just want to bees. Oh, you're good, Nessa. you can't shed that ego of yours. Welcome, Nikki. And say, look, guys, I fucked up big time, guys. I screwed up big time. You know what? Oh my God, that hurt my... I screwed up big time. I screwed up big time. I'm glad that the cats are, you know, you know what? I'm glad they're happy. I'm glad they're happy. Welcome, Crab Apples. You know, yeah, you know, I'm talking like I'm her. Yeah, I'm not really happy where they're at and ended up with FFG's family. But you know what? You guys are right. In the long run, the cats are happy. It's better, at least they're happy. But she'll never let her ego take that title. You won. It's not about the cats. Notice, did anybody hear her? Let's go back. Did anybody hear her the next day, that night? Remember, she was going to get the cat. You bring the cat back to me. That cat better be back here at the villa by tomorrow. What was it the next day? The next day, it was nothing about the cat being back. It was about you, FFG, she says, better save some of that YouTube money. I'm going to sue you. It wasn't about the cat. If this went down, which I would never let it happen, but I'm saying if, I would have got my animal back if I wanted it back that bad. The next day, there was nothing about getting the cat back. It was about all the money you made. I hope you save some of it. I'm going to sue you for every penny. Okay, let's take a trip. Oh, here's another thing. Did y'all see this? Ain't no way in heck. Here's another thing. If you made these... Exactly, La Petite. It wasn't about the cat. It was about the money that night. That's why she came on and was heated. Exactly, Moonlight. Okay, who thinks that she made these? These turned out great. Perfect travel snacks. Hope you are all having a great day. Who thinks that she really made these by herself and would not have filmed it? Who really thinks she made those protein balls and would not have filmed it? Thank you, Delta. I think it's a photo off a website. I think if she would have made them, she would have filmed it. Exactly, Angela G. Foodie bidet. Why, out of all the things, let's just say if we like to play pretend over here, little Kaya's cupboard. If you really would have made these, yeah, no, buddy, that's what another thing. People are like, these are carb bombs. Do you understand it? And you forgot the coconut. You didn't put the coconut in your recipe. You didn't put the coconut in there. Let's just say, right, Charlene? Let's just say if you made these. I don't believe you did, but let's say if you did. Out of all the times that you've been coming on here, BSing around with nothing to say, drinking coffee in your car, talking about, oh, I miss Sala, this would have been a perfect thing that you could have filmed. Thank you, Edgar. This would have been a perfect thing to cut the BS. You had talked about nothing for the last 2 weeks. Ain't no way you made those. And if you did, you should have gave them that kind of content. That's on her community tab, yo, from a day ago. Okay, let's take a trip to No More Nashies and see what tonight was. She was lurking around in Sarah Jane's Skinny Queen Reacts, and let's see what was the vibe. Y'all, check out No More Nashies. Nashies is kind of like me, some foodie stuff, some pet stuff, some hauls. Welcome, Patty. A little bit of everywhere. Great cooking videos, like I've said, easy. Not a million ingredients. Okay, y'all, so here's what Nashi's thumbnail looks like. And it is no capital N, capital M, capital N, no more Nashies, exclamation point. So let's see what Nashies. Just take your time. I know that, you know, when things happen, it's hard, but sometimes staying busy is the better thing to do. Okay, courtesy of user Estelle Soul on Reddit. Okay. Where the hell do I begin, y'all? Welcome, Blue. Okay. Where the hell do I begin? Why, oh my God. Y'all, this is 1,000,001 screenshots. Why? Here, let's just do it. I don't even know where the hell to begin. So I'm assuming she's rebuttaling back and forth to Farida and Skinny Queen Reacts. Okay. It's just the only thing it's got is foodies. Somebody compiled only foodies. This is No More Nashies community tab, y'all. Let me show it some love right quick here too. And Nashies, I just seen your bottom one. Yikes, I took a sponsorship. That's great. Yeah, I just seen the community tab underneath it. That's interesting. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Okay. These are foodies. I don't know who she's rebuttaling to. I'm assuming Farida and Skinny Queen in the chat. Here we go. I'm going to just read them down the line. These are obviously people replying back and forth, but it's just foodies in there, like I said. So you'll have to wait for Skinny Queen's. I don't know, Our Lady. I have heard her say that, though. Okay, y'all. Foodie says, now here's, yeah, you just put up a community. See, this needs to be ring bells. You just put up a community tab. Basically saying you want to try and do better. You want to get along with people. And here we go. Roll out the freaking dirty carpet. So, you are a better person wishing me for unalive, LOL. Well, doe-eyed cookie. I'm assuming it says I, but it says J. Will pray for you for being so hateful. Farida, I was not driving with the buzz. Well, you infertility shame me and then say you are a Christian. Fuck. Can we just get a broken record and just, you know, when you were a kid and you'd be like, and play around with records? God damn, like, sorry for my language. Like, if this is what people think of you, you're not going to change it. Why go Here's the thing. People have to pay to type in your chat. But you can go over and disrupt everybody's else. That's what you're not getting. Damn right, Delta. What are you doing? Going into other people. Listen, if you're paying attention, people pay to be in your chat. So others, when you go, yeah, Our Lady, this is where this came from. When you go to other people's chat and disrupt their chat, you should not be able to, because your comments are closed. Nobody's allowed to tell their thoughts in your community tab or your chat. So what gives you the right to go to others and do that? It's not. Here we go. For my carpet and the cat's nails, I should not be alive. You women were just saying I look like a hippo and I smell like blue cheese, but yet I'm the only one who says hateful things and need to be accountable. Sam's nails were fine. And J, I'm assuming she's supposed to be typing A as a J. Sam's nails were fine and I was in Kuwait. People should mind their own business with these things, especially when animals are really being used. Ridiculous, false outrage. You know what? I said this. You should have gotten rid of the cats before you went to Kuwait. It doesn't give you an excuse. It does not make it okay. It makes you look even more neglectful. People said you should have fucking took them before you left for Kuwait. Exactly, Gems. The damage control. So you put up the community tab about the same time, and then you strut your ass over here on the same shit. The cat shit's done. You might have 20, 30 people and your members believe in that shit. That shit's a wrap. Exactly, Nashies. I personally don't believe that the nails curled under in 3 months. I just don't. And you said you took the cats 6 months ago. No, you didn't. You were hanging out with Roman the last time you took them. That wasn't 6 months ago. I heard her the other night say, I took them 6 months ago. What was it? The summer. God, dog. Welcome, Violet. It doesn't matter if you were in Kuwait. You're not getting it. Welcome, Wyatt. Exactly. Thank you, Sunshine. We figured out the other day. March 2022. Is March 2022 6 months ago? Exactly, needs some Z's. The problem with the people, false outrage. So I would say I apologize on my part for being hateful, but most things people believe are false. What's false? The problem is with the false outrage. So I will say I apologize on my part for being hateful, but most of the things people believe are false. What is false? And don't say, I was going to take her to get her nails cut that day. Bullshit, you didn't, and you waited 3 months or 3.5 weeks. What is false? You admitted in the video where you tried, welcome Trailer Park, where you tried, you tried to make your receipts video. You admitted that you knew the nails were grown in the peds. You admitted it. Go watch Karina Kaboom's video. Like I said, y'all, she nailed it. You yourself admitted they were growing in the peds. So what else is fake? Please let us know. 20 years, never bathed her, not neglect. Well, some people would beg to differ that Sam had so much dander that he had to get his hair shaved in the dead ass of winter. They're not going to shave his hair in the dead of winter if it isn't horrible. What vet do y'all know that's going to shave, even though he's an indoor cat? What vet you know, unless the dander is... Dude, we seen how greasy and dander... We seen that shit. Clumps of hair when she would cook. Exactly. Thank you for what? Also, she left her cats with somebody who could have had a mobile groomer do it. Yo, hold on, it's getting away from... Why leave your pets with someone who won't pet sit properly? Irresponsible pet ownership. Thank you for what? In the video that night, you said yourself again. You said, well, Pete's isn't in that good of mental health either. I guess he's probably not the best pet owner. If you knew his mental health, all of us told you, get rid of the cats before you left. Yes, thank you, Angela. And BBJ's tail literally had to be shaved, her bottom. But for Rita, it's not your business about us having kids. Well, you know what? When you come on here and you show the internet, I'm sorry. When you show the internet that you can't take care of 2 cats, yeah, people think it's probably a good idea for you not to have kids. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm serious. I know that is probably meanish to say if that was somebody else, but I'm not sorry. We have watched this long enough. Y'all go show Nashi some love for grabbing this for us on our community tab. Let me thumbs up all these. Okay, I did. Let me leave a comment, y'all. Can't just ever say I f***ed up, I'm sorry. You just can't. Sorry, Nashies. You know, usually I leave emojis and stuff, but it's hard with this keyboard. You can't ever just say, you know what, I screwed up. You just can't. And that's why I can't anymore. You know, you can't give her the benefit of the doubt. Just like the Cuban thing. Remember me coming on here? And I was like, wow, that was cool. She got up in front of an audience. She sang, you know, welcome our girl. That was cool. My mouth hadn't even become dry from that comment. And the next day, she did Cuba Rage. I was like, oh, that was cool. You know, she's getting out and about. You know, she's not really leaving the resort, but... Welcome, little Aussie. Exactly. Pete's had to carry that cat to the door, and that was it. I would be jumping for joy if somebody said, hey, Kaya, carry your dogs out to the street. A mobile vet's coming. All right, what time? I'll be out there with my jacket and rain boots on. Do you think that money is just free? I would be grateful as hell and ecstatic. Welcome, Hankster. I would be so grateful for anybody. Shit, just y'all being here. People think she don't... I'll say this for the 50th time. And again, these are only my opinion in my chats. Anybody that thinks over there that she cares about you... You are a pawn, you are a wallet. Exactly. And I did say that, Wyatt. I was like, you know, I'll give her that. She got up and sang, and I no longer gave her that little bit of credit. And next day it was like... And I was like, oh, okay. Exactly. Exactly, Rhonda. People have went above and beyond, and this person was making a nice check at one time. Then when somebody sent the cat food, well, thanks for sending the cat food, but my cat really doesn't like cheap Whiskas. The cat sure nibbled it up, didn't she? So instead of just coming on there and saying a thank you, a simple thank you, she had to turn it around and say, well, I don't really feed my cats cheap food, but thank you. I wish somebody would. I can't imagine if one of y'all sent me something. Sorry, I gotta pop my ankle again, y'all. And being like, well, you know what? Thanks, watermelon, but you know, my dogs really don't play with toys like that, but thanks anyways. You are so ungrateful, Foodie. You really, I think it's starting to come down the road that it's gonna, and again, I don't wish bad upon anybody, but when you don't appreciate anyone or anything, that's not cool. I said this the other night, man. You had a hell of an opportunity, and your own Beezers told you this the other night. They said, you know what Chantal's biggest fear is? Is what might be happening. Oh, Share Bear, she is her own worst enemy. Her own chat, I seen somebody said the other night, they said, I think you've hit your peak. I think CPAP Rescue, you hit your peak. And I'm sorry, like I said, I never liked the CPAP Rescue Welcome Puggy. I don't think using medical items as a manipulation tactic on your audience, I didn't ever think that was cute. She went over there before she could have got that CPAP. She kept leaving that there as a pawn. CPAP Rescue was not cute to me. Her ass should have been toted off that day as she was smiling, laughing. Let me in. Let me get my stuff. That shit wasn't about that CPAP. She left that CPAP there. Everybody told her, get your CPAP next time you go over there. Get your CPAP next time you go over there. But what Chantal's biggest fear, in my opinion, is things going down the drain like it's starting to. Damn right, Kelly. It was to see Natter. It wasn't for that CPAP. Damn right, Watermelon. That shit wasn't about that CPAP. That was, remember, she was like, let me in. Remember, he was like, oh, go get it after she, and she's like, no, let me in. She wanted in there. I think it is too, Wyatt. Or excuse me, I think she is too, Wyatt. And I think so too, Moonlight. She probably calls him day and night. What's Harry doing? Knowing damn well, in my opinion, she don't care about exactly, Puggy. Having attention, being not in the spotlight. Dude, I knew at some point she was, her popping up in Sarah Jane's, I knew she is not off the internet. She's probably eating some Girl Scout cookies watching us right now. Alright, let's take a bite of this, and then we're gonna do like a kind of go through and kind of look how this has gotten to this. I mean, we all know, but kind of do like a chat of, you know, let's look at some numbers, look how things have kind of, you know, really just, here he is a prop, exactly, Lunar, and welcome. She probably calls him night and day and texts him, what's Howie doing? What's Howie doing? Alright, y'all, so it is Girl Scout cookie time, and I've been wanting to open these, and I was like, wait for them. So it is good Girl Scout cookie time, and I think most y'all know, so these are Girl Scout cookies, and the Girl Scouts and their families sell them. This is one of my favorite. These are called the samosas. Oh, crab apples. You can't do that to people. You can't not appreciate people, man. You can't. She doesn't. I don't think she appreciates her family. I'm going to be serious. I don't think. We know what she thinks of Pete. I think everybody in her life is a pawn. What can you do for me? Okay, y'all. These are the samosas. These are, welcome you. Welcome, Ponderous. I've heard a lot of people freeze the Thin Mints, Ponderous. Okay, y'all. These are crispy cookies with caramel, coconut, and dark chocolate stripes. And they're $5 a box. And it helps, it goes towards the Girl Scouts. So I'm really glad that I thought they would raise up this year. So I'm glad they're still $5. Welcome, Peace. Yeah. And, this, like you guys just said, yeah, the boxes are small. It doesn't take nothing. Like, I'll eat a couple of these and have to put them away. Welcome, Tanya. Attention is what feeds her. Can you imagine being with somebody and them just, I get it when you're new in a relationship and you're, hey, what are you doing, babe? Or, you long distance. But she just welcome Ghost. She just seems like the type of person that, yeah, I know there's cheaper versions, guys. I just like to support the kids. I just like to, it's, oh, I remember when they were $2.50 a box. Yeah, I know there's cheaper ones at Walmart and Dollar General, but I like to support the kids. Gotta support the Girl Scouts, y'all. So there's new ones, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's s'mores ones out this year. And there's another one that I got, a caramel, sea salted caramel or something. I don't know, I'll have to show y'all. I picked up a box. So yeah, there's 3, if you have a family. I suggest you might want to pick up a box of 2 of each if you can. So there's 8, or wait, is that 10? Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, if you guys, actually, do y'all want to watch the, yeah, Emily, I like to support the kids. Yeah, I know there's cheaper ones, but it's just a tradition. Do y'all want to see Amberlynn's new video? Oh, easy, Ponder, or Zach. Yeah, I have to eat a couple and then put them away, because, yeah. Do y'all want to watch? Welcome, Dill-Eye Cookie. Do y'all want to? I don't know, DG. They had a booth outside my grocery. Probably they don't go around houses anymore the way the world is, but I picked mine up. Welcome. Is it Sharon? I picked mine up outside a grocery store. They had a little booth. Okay, let's watch Amberlynn. Hear about, some of y'all want to see. Okay, let me show y'all this and we will watch. So, I'm not the biggest fan of dark chocolate. So they've got coconut on and it's toasted. And then they've got chocolate. And then it's got, here, I'll take a bite and show you. Yeah, the s'mores sandwich ones are the ones I got. So it's got like a nice hard shortbread cookie. And then caramel, and then the toasted coconut. These are a classic. They really are. Good night, AC. Yeah, they're crunchy. You get crunchy from the cookie, and then you get the toasty from the And the shortbreads are great with tea. Yeah, the tagalongs are great. Thank you, Blue. All right, y'all. These are great. Let's watch ALR. I haven't tuned into Amber for a minute, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, Doe-Eyed Cookie. I'm a little behind, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't watched Amber in a minute. I go through phases where I watch her, then I take a break, I tune back in to see what she's doing, and then I like catch up all at once. Like if you guys have a channel, you probably know when I watch your channels, I take a break and then I get busy, and then here we go. Okay. Well, this isn't looking good. It is titled, I Got Bad News. 5 hours ago, 16K. I've got bad news. I've got bad news. Uh-oh. Damn, Amber's been clocking views. Shit. Amber's been clocking. Alright, y'all, let's do it. Here we go. Let's turn it on 1.25 and I'll change it if it's too fast. This is 22 minutes and 8 seconds. That's a long video for Amber. 22 minutes and 8 seconds, that's pretty long. Alright, let's do it to it. I'm assuming this is, I heard that she was wanting to get weight loss surgery. So I'm assuming that the bad news is pertaining to this, I would say. And let's do it. Sorry, y'all. Well, we'll talk about it as the video goes and as we...
So I know that I have not been uploading much. I have not been vlogging, nothing like that. Do
you guys think it's too fast? Welcome, Peace. There's Peace going to sleep. Good night, Peace. Thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe or make sure you're subscribed, or subscribe and join us. Do you guys think this is too fast? What do you think?
Mental moments, okay? Working on myself moments. And YouTube has always been a priority for me. I kind of talked about this in my last video where I would come on YouTube even when I literally just felt like I couldn't even crawl out of bed to breathe. I couldn't even crawl out of bed to brush my teeth. And I would still be on YouTube and I would just look miserable. You guys have seen me look pretty miserable. It's those times where I didn't choose myself. And I finally said, you know what? I am choosing myself and I'm not going to be on camera when I literally don't even know how to function as an adult. I hit a little low. I got some bad news, has been some things kind of surfacing in my brain and things that I have to like absorb and process myself. And then I got some bad news with my last dietitian visit. And this is a video, just like updates and such. My weight loss surgery updates, and it's super windy. So if you hear the wind, if you hear some whistling, that's what that is, because I have 6 windows in front of me right now. So first things first, I want to share with you guys these new vitamins that I started taking, because at the weight loss clinic that I went to, they give you like this huge big pamphlet, like it's like this thick, and there's like 80 plus pages, and it's just tons of information, and they recommend certain vitamins, and I don't have them with me physically, they're in the office because that's where I take them every single day. But I will just post a picture here on the screen of a screenshot of the vitamins. It is Alive Women's Ultra Potency Complete Multivitamin. So I just want to let you guys know that I have been taking those for a little bit and I already feel them like doing their thing. I do have weird medicine anxiety and sometimes it doesn't make sense. I was fine with taking Delta 8, but then I get like scared to take vitamins. It's weird, I know. So I was holding on to these vitamins for a little bit, folks. I got them off of Amazon and I was holding on to them. I was nervous to take.
Okay, quick question, because like I said, I'm a bit behind. Is she anonymous? Welcome. Is she still in counseling? Is she still... I know that to really get in to do weight loss, you gotta be part of the nutritionist. You gotta go to their programs. It's a whole ass thing. No counseling, Tracy says. Watermelon says yes. She says she is. Okay. Zen says she is. Okay. That's where it's going to be her biggest, I get she's got wifey there, but at the end of the day, y'all, I always say this, it's always good to have somebody that doesn't know you to talk to you, and that, is just a source that, just somebody to listen to. Just somebody, oh yeah, it's a serious, my aunt had, God rest her soul, but yeah, I've known tons of people that had weight loss surgery. So she's gonna have to work, as a whole. She's gonna have to work it, as a whole. And not only that, I mean, y'all know I've said this before, with her childhood, her childhood trauma, counseling, therapy should be a must anyways. Right, Ponderous, like Delta 8 and vitamins, like, anyways, but counseling, should always be, and therapy should be, I think she's the type of person that she's really, I guess this is with anybody, she's got to find the right fit, but you can't BS your counselors, you got to be honest with them, y'all know I always say that, you can't, it's not going to work if you don't, tell them what's genuinely on your mind.
Because like there's been things where you can like overdose on vitamins without even trying, and I'm just like, I'm scared.
Overdose.
I just get really scared with medicine really easily. Very much trauma based, but I'm taking the vitamins and I'm doing my damn thing. So I have gotten questions. I'm not wearing my Fitbit right now because it is charging. I have gotten questions though about like, how are you getting your steps in? Because I tell you guys that just naturally around my apartment or like going shopping, whatever it may be, I leave the house, take Twinkie out, whatever. I get about 3,000 steps a day, but I like to push it to 4,000. I like to start off slow with my goals. I don't want to just be like, yeah, let's do 10,000. Not going to happen. So I get about 4,000 steps because I try. And people are like, how do you do that? What do you do? Like, I don't know if that's coming from like a good place or a bad place, but I kind of just want to explain to you. So right here, I have an island in my kitchen. I like to walk around my island a lot. If I am watching YouTube or if I'm watching a show, I notice that around this time, there are so many shows that I watch. 1,000 Pound Best Friends, which one of my friends is actually on that show. Hello. I like to watch 1,000 Pound Sisters, Family Vacation, Jersey Shore. I love watching 600 Pound Life and whatever it may be. Whatever I'm watching, sometimes I will stand up and I will just walk in place. And I notice for me, walking in place not only makes my heart beat faster, but I feel it more. I feel it in my muscles more, etc. Another thing that I like to do is I like to walk from one end of the apartment to the other, and I'll just do that. And I actually measured it one time, and walking from one side to the apartment to the other one, it was like over 200 steps, and that was just one way. I do take small steps, so that could be why, but either way, I find it rather easy to get my steps in. And I noticed that like just cleaning around the apartment, that's an easy 1,500 steps a day, because I do like to clean and things like that. Like going somewhere, make sure to park farther away from the entrance. That's like a really easy one to get your steps in. So I have an update on my ADHD. As you guys know, I feel like I have it. I am almost positive I have it. My psychiatrist thinks I have it. So she recommended me to get seen for that, and I was waiting for a phone call to be evaluated on the phone to even see if I should go to the further steps of being assessed, which are two completely different things.
What?
And I officially had the phone call to be evaluated.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Flag on the play. Whoa, wait a minute. Sorry, y'all, I was checking on the wubs. Wait, flag on the play. Thank you, peace. Peace and love. Flag on the play. Wait a minute. Interception. Y'all know that I've been gunning for Amber to do this. I've been said, if she could stick to it, she could get in there and she could do it. wait a minute. Okay. I'm not a guru, okay? I'm not a guru, okay? Y'all know I've been to therapy, counseling, psychiatrist, all the above, okay? How do I word this? What do you mean they think you have ADHD? They think. I think and they think. At least I'm going to say where I'm at. Again, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychiatrist. But at least I'll tell you on my journey how this went. My journey went, you go get diagnosed, and then you work on the things that you do have. So how can they work on the underlying issues if they don't know the quote-unquote underlying issues? Do y'all see what I'm throwing? To my hand. So I got severe panic, and welcome, Bowie. Severe panic disorder. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to do an update. I'm like, are y'all there? Okay. I got severe panic disorder, PTSD, and severe depression. I had to think for a minute. I'm like, what the hell do I got? Anyways, I got a little plethora of things, okay? Enable for me to go to counseling and therapy. So with the anxiety, they work on coping mechanisms. They work on all that. But if they think I have something and they don't know if I have something, how are they going to know what to work on me with? So, welcome, Peb's mom. I don't understand. Sorry, Cookie. It's shitty outside. Well, sometimes we have audio, but it's extra shitty outside tonight. So, guys, don't. If you got things going on, you want a proper diagnosis first off base. That is the first step to knocking out anything. Exactly, Watermelon. How is she seeing somebody but hasn't had a complete psych evaluation and they think? A psych evaluation usually comes first. Now, I'm just going to tell you how, when I got mine, I had to physically be there. Sorry, I got to plug up. I had to physically be there. Welcome, Blush. So, I sat there, Jessica, welcome. I sat there and I filled out we'll go back a little bit. I sat there and I filled out a big old page thing of this. How do you feel with this? Just a big ass questionnaire. And then I met with somebody. They looked over, like I didn't get diagnosed that day. They looked over the questionnaire, they talked to me, and then when I went back, they gave me the diagnosis. Exactly, Cindy. So and again, I'm just talking where I'm at. I have never seen anybody be diagnosed over the phone. I had to do all kinds of, like, hold your hands up, and just, it was a whole ass thing. Exactly, Nikki T. And then they want to re-diagnose you after so many years. Or to make sure your medication, how are you feeling? Does it need to be up? Does it need to be down? So, I'm lost, doctor. I don't know what to, so let's go back. if she's welcome, Rip Curl, if she's telling the truth, she needs to find a proper doctors and psychologist, because I've never heard in my entire life getting diagnosed over the phone. I just haven't. I mean, again, I'm in a different place. I want to make that clear, but yeah, exactly, doe-eyed cookie. It's a whole process. Now, again, I'm not in the same state as her, so maybe, I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm just telling you the process I had. I don't know, y'all. Let's go back a smidgen. If this is true, if she's saying it, if this is true, she needs a exactly Delta. If let's just say, if this is true, she's been through so much trauma. The lady is Amberlynn Reid, Foodie's arch nemesis. If this is true, I think she needs to, as much childhood trauma as she's been through. Exactly, Zach. And able to give the right meds, they have to know all the things that you are. So if she's saying this is true, this isn't adding up. It's not. Yeah, Louisa, at least where I'm from. Welcome, Enchanted. Yeah, if this is Amber, look, Amber has, excuse me, Amber has so much childhood trauma that, and again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, therapist, counselor, etc. She needs to physically be with somebody, sit down, and go through the whole shtick. And exactly, nobody. I've never heard of a Zoom or even a phone call. Exactly, Delta, 100%. She needs to get, as Amber's told us throughout her story, is she's always been overweight. Well, yeah, not a gamer. I'm just saying as far as the other girls go. What I mean, I think we all have a pretty good idea, how her childhood was, of what, how she got to this point, unfortunately. Her parents, unfortunately, were addicts. So I think she was here, go sit in front of the TV, eat this food, and then she was passed around to foster home and so forth, in my opinion. So I think we kind of all know how she got to this point. But when you've been like this your whole life, unfortunately, it's not just easy to break the change. It's not easy to break the change. So a counselor that may work for one of us that doesn't have that serious childhood trauma, it may not work for her. Like Delta just said, she needs an intense childhood trauma counseling. She just doesn't need your, everyday, hey, I know you're depressed, but, unfortunately, she's had a severe eating problem, forever. So, y'all know what I mean. It's, unfortunately, she needs a special kind of somebody that's going to get down, welcome, Timber, the root of how did you start eating this way, your feelings, yada, yada, yada.
I said, yes, it does sound like you have it. So I'm on the schedule.
Okay, hold on, here we are.
I have it. My psychiatrist.
Okay, here we are.
To get my steps in, and I noticed that,
now I will say this. Her walk in that apartment seems pretty long. I do think that's good if she's walking from the front door to the back and around the island. I mean, it does seem like a decent sized living room, and the hallways are long, so that's good, you know. I get it, it's winter, you know, so, you know, that is good. That's true, Doctor. I never thought of that. Yeah, that is true, Doctor. Very good point. Yeah, Doctor just said something brilliant, you guys. Doctor just said, y'all, Doctor, that was brilliant. She can focus on Legos for long periods of time. I know I couldn't, at least unmedicated I couldn't. Yeah, that's interesting, Doctor. Legos are very intricate. They're very time consuming. We see some of the things that she does. That's a very good part, or excuse me, point. Yeah, that's very great point. Excuse me, good point.
Around the apartment, that's an easy 1,500 steps a day, because I do like to clean and things like that. You know, like going somewhere, make sure to park farther away from the entrance. That's like a really easy one to get your steps in. So I have an update on my ADHD. As you guys know, I feel like I have it. I am almost positive I have it. My psychiatrist thinks I have it. So she recommended me to get seen for that, and I was waiting for a phone call to be evaluated on the phone to even see if I should go to the further steps of being assessed, which are two completely different things. And I officially had the phone call to be evaluated, and they said, yes, it does sound like you have it. So I'm on the schedule to be assessed, but it goes all the way up until like 5 months from now. I guess a lot of people think they have ADHD. I know it's very common, but I'm not going to be seen to even be assessed for like another 5 months. So that is crazy. I was not expecting that, but I know some of you have been asking about that, so I wanted to let you guys know. Revolving like my weight loss and like my way of eating and weight loss surgery and stuff, there's going to be a big change that's happening, and I'm sure there's going to be a big part of you who, oh, I saw this coming. Typical Amberlynn. There's going to be another part of you guys who are like, oh, okay, I get this, I understand. But I feel like it's only going to be a tiny, tiny bit of you guys. Some of you are probably going to be shocked. Absolutely shocked. But I have to do what is right for me. So let me explain first. No. So I do officially have a dietitian. To get weight loss surgery, you have to see a dietitian, and you have to get approved by the dietitian to get weight loss surgery. So one thing that is very important when you go to get weight loss surgery, because you are literally changing your anatomy. You are changing like your hormones, the way your body works, your stomach. Like it is being taken out. I mean, obviously they leave some stomach, but a lot is happening. Changes your whole anatomy, and it's a big change, physically, mentally, all of it. So you have to be honest. You have to be honest with everything. And seeing the dietitian and seeing the psychologist, I was very, very upfront and honest. I have been diagnosed with binge eating in the past, and I was scared. I was so scared to say that, and obviously, because if you were to binge after weight loss surgery, you could get really sick. There have been people who have died because of it. It's a very scary thing. So with the psychologist, he was able to see that I was past that stage of my life, and I was diagnosed with binge eating about a year ago. And since then, I have seen a psychologist for a year. A lot has changed since then when it comes to like my mentality and what I consider a binge and the whole thing. You guys have seen that firsthand. I showed you guys a binge, I think it was in December, and you guys were like, that's just a normal meal. So the way that I see binging is very different than this.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I said, when I watch videos, I Timber. When I watch videos, like I said, I catch up on everything all at once. I'll take spurts and I'll come back, check her out. Do you guys see, like I said, I haven't watched Amber in a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. Exactly doe-eyed cookie. That's where, do you guys, exactly doe-eyed, I think that's what, her and Chantal both, you know, really to, but do you guys see I think last time I watched, we were in around Christmas. Do you guys see a difference in the way she's eating? What were they making last time I watched? Yeah, Annie, that's where I'm confused. It's sped up to 1.25, Sejal. It's one of her longer videos. That's why I got it to 1.25. Amber says no. What did I think they were making like... what they were making. Sorry, y'all. It's pounding down rain if you hear. Hopefully we don't lose. Exactly, dough-eyed cookie. And that's what, man, I mean, you see, I just took a bite of one of those cookies and I'm like, gonna put them away for me. I mean, it's so easy just to sit here and BS and eat them. It's just strange to me if she got diagnosed a year ago for binge eating and has always been doing it her whole life, and then by the time she's got diagnosed in a year and she's got it under grasp. No, she is in the U.S. She's got to be honest with herself. She's got to be honest with her viewers, because here's another boat that she's in, I feel like, as well. This is, people have had it. This is it. She's kind of in the same realm as Chantal. This is it right here. You can only, this is it. This is it. You know, we've done the diets, we've done, I know what's best for myself. I've been watching Amber for years like Chantal. People are already welcome fishing. People are, this is going to be it. Okay, Jasmine, we'll check that out right quick after. People can only go on this road so much. And, this is it. This is it. People are going to start to lose it. We've been... to, sometimes mind or matters. You can do it on your own, or if you're strong-willed. ADHD is everyone now. Ask yourself, why do you need drugs? Or I agree, Wyatt. I agree. And it's very welcome, Raccoon Man. Great to see you. Here's another thing. You know, you have to make sure, and I'm going to say this as well, y'all, and don't take this the wrong way. You have to make sure your doctor, and you have to be honest with them. Just like, remember the one day Chantal's like, does anybody really fill that questionnaire out right? I'm like, yeah, you fill that out right so they know what to diagnose you with. I think some medicine works for people and some people can't overcome it. I also think that you have to make sure you get properly diagnosed. I think you have to make sure, you know, I've seen where my friends have kids that they're just trying to push medicine out to. So you have to, you know, but if it gets to that point, you know, if medicine helps some people, I'm going to be honest with you. With my depression, my panic attack disorder, I could never find anything that helped me. It only made me worse. It never helped. There was nothing. And finally, I just said, look, I'm going to go to counseling. I'm going to go to therapy and try and dig in deep. And medicine's great if it works. But I could not, yeah, and I've heard that, Timber. Some people say, you know, that they have things that have helped them. But I just myself, I could not find anything that helped me. It seemed like, I don't know, I felt funny. Like, it made me feel weird, like nothing. So I don't know, but I say if it does help you, and you see a you see a progress, it's helping you with everyday life, fantastic. But for me, I just couldn't find anything that would work with my system. And then also another thing, I had to be careful with my past. I didn't want to, most of you guys know, I think all you guys know, obviously I'm recovering pharmaceuticals. I didn't want to rely on anything. Now, again, I know it's medicine that you need, different than, recreational, but I just didn't want to be, you know what I mean. I just didn't want to be reliant on something. I was always worried, what if I lost my insurance? What if I couldn't afford it? What if they stopped making something? The what ifs, what ifs. So, I'm not knocking it. It's if you, yeah, Annie, it was just a mind over matter thing. A mind over, and exactly, Frosty. And to put the two together, that's really I've always said this too. Therapy always helps with medication. You know, I think sometimes, okay, let me say this, and it's going to sound like a dick move, but I'm going to say it. I think our girls sometimes, they think there's a magical pill. I think our girls think they're going to find this magical pill, and there's no magical pill, in my opinion. There's no magical pill. You can put in the work, learn, take your medication, learn coping mechanism, but I personally don't think there is a whole magical pill that's just going to clear up life and make everything go away. Exactly, Blush. You got to put in the work, just like Chantel, I want to be a better person. Well, welcome, Sarita. I think Chantal's definition of a better person, she keeps saying perfect. Remember when she was with, well, I'm not perfect, but I'm going to be There's no perfect person. Well, I'm going to get perfect one day. There's no perfect person. Remember when was it before she left Kuwait? Welcome, Upside. Was it before she left Kuwait, towards the end, or when she first got, I think it was when she was still in Kuwait. Guys, I'm not perfect yet. I'm still trying to be the perfect Muslim. Dude, there's no perfect person. There's no perfect person. Let's be real here. I'm not perfect. I can tell you, nobody's perfect. Down 30 pounds since November because of Ozempic was the closet to magic pill they could get. Neither Foodie, Amber could even do that. Amber, be careful. I have seen things coming out left and right about Ozempic. Be careful. I had a family member that they were going to prescribe it to, and the doctor was like, man, be careful, Amber. I have heard all kinds of things coming out about it, and congratulations. See, and that's the thing. Foodie could have had, she could have used that, I think she was doing other things with the Ozempic. Let's be real here. But if she would have used that and did the exercise, put the food with it. Like Amber, I'm sure you're adding things with it. You've changed your diet around and stuff. You can have a treat, but I'm sure you're, she again, our girls think there's a magical, and there's no magical nothing. Yeah, just be careful, y'all. I heard Ozempic is, and I don't want to give y'all any bad info. I seen some articles, and then, like I said, one of my family members' doctor was weary about it. Yeah, just be careful, y'all. And Ozempic, I think, is a good stepping stone. Obviously, Amber says it's working for her, our Amber. And, we seen, I think, again, Chantal mixed it with other stuff, but in my opinion, but, Chantal could have used that as a stepping stone. And, I don't know. Chantal just expects, a magical change. And until you get your mind right, same with Amber, until you dig with the mental stuff, it's exactly, no more Nashies. And they were talking about how Kim Kardashian, sorry, y'all, if you hear the wind is whipping out there. I guess that Kim Kardashian wanted it to fit, was it, see, that's what the doctor was saying, that they had a patient or were worried putting my family member on it because they felt sick all the time. And remember, Foodie said allegedly she felt sick. Now, I don't know if that was a mixture, but anyways, I guess it became popular because Kim Kardashian was trying to fit in the Marilyn Monroe dress. Yes, Nikki, thank you. They had a Marilyn Monroe dress at Ripley's, and she wanted to borrow it and was trying to fit in this dress, and people heard how she did it, and it caught wind. So do I think that's unhealthy? Absolutely. Exactly, Zen. That's what people were saying, that Kim was out here putting it... Kim was out here putting it as it's this magic thing. Do you know what I mean? So, do I think that, she should broadcast, hey, this is how I took, like, that's not cool. Unfortunately, younger people look up to Kim Kardashian, and they're going to say, oh my goodness, this exactly, Cindy, you read my mind. Well, what's that? What's that? Kim Kardashian took it. Oh my gosh. That's not cool at all. That's not welcome, Jason. Or excuse me, good night, Jason. Apology. I'm lost potato. Alright, y'all. Yeah, I'm lost potato waffle. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, doctor. I don't know I would think you would have to be careful what you ate on it. Don't quote me. Exactly, Amber. Yeah, I mean, I heard that it's for, diabetes, and that's what it became for. Then they figured out how to lose weight.
Standard binging. And that's been hard for me to wrap my head around. The psychologist said, binging is eating 3 times what you normally would as a person, not what is a normal amount to eat as a person, but what is your normal? And I don't do that. That I don't do. I overeat, sure, but I never eat 3 times or 4 times the amount that I normally would eat. This whole being diagnosed with binge eating has been very strange, and I think it's hard and confusing because think of it this way. I am 500 pounds. I have been 572. I have been almost 600 pounds. You can't get that way unless you are eating large quantities of food. Is that just massively overeating, or is that binging? For the normal person, it looks like binging. Like when I watch 600 Pound Life and they show what they're eating, I've never ate that much in one sitting. And they go and they see Dr. Now. A lot of them, which are my favorite stories, they're successful and they lose the weight. And in 2 months, 3 months, they get the surgery. I've never in my life ate that much in one sitting. That's why I feel like the show exaggerates. But if they're not exaggerating, fine. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody. It's just confusing. And I find this part of my journey unfair. Let me explain why. I have not what I consider binged. I have not since somewhere in December. This whole January, February, we're fixing to be in March. I have not ate in a binging manner. I have been doing really good. I have been losing weight, and not only have I been working on that aspect, but I've been working on my mental more, and just I've been actively choosing these coping mechanisms that my psychologist taught me all of last year. And I had my dietitian appointment, and she told me, this is going to be hard to hear, but if you are trying to get weight loss surgery, this is within their program. Every program is different. If you are trying to get weight loss surgery with this program, you have to go a full year.
See,
365 days.
This shit is not making any fucking sense. This ain't making any sense. Oh, Amberlynn, I mean, she's compared to years ago at Eric, she seems like she's taking care of herself more. Her house is clean. I mean, her and Foodie are way different on some spectrums. So wait a minute. So if your therapist, this is what I'm not making sense. If what she's saying is true, who the hell are these therapists? Point blank period, as our girl likes to say. Amber should have been diagnosed from the get-go. How can somebody work on you with your issues? Why are they just now saying they think if she's been working with somebody for a year, like she said just now, how are they thinking now, after a year, they think she has ADHD? Exactly, I agree, Delta. But do y'all see where I'm confused at? Why are first thing to help somebody is set you down, diagnose you. How can somebody help her, excuse me, if they do not know all her underlying issues? It's just not making sense. It's just not making sense. Obviously watermelon, because it's just not, you would think that, at least anywhere that I've ever been, they get you all together all at once. This is your this. We're gonna work on this. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's, if she's telling sense, if she's telling the truth, why have they not got down to the nitty gritty from the get-go? How a year later, we think you might be ADHD. Bullshit. All right, y'all, I gotta go pee in the kitchen right quick. I'll be right back. I'm like, I drank most of that coffee. Exactly, Cindy. Tammy is, yeah. I hope Tammy stays on path, and her and her husband, I hope they both, can figure it out together.
Without one binge. And that, it like broke me. This is the second time I've seen this dietitian. I guess from this point forward, I'm going to see the dietitian once a month. And my next appointment's already scheduled, so I've already seen her twice. She said the improvements I'm making is amazing, and she's proud, and I'm going in the right direction, etc., etc. But she said I cannot get weight loss surgery for a year. She cannot approve me for a year. And I immediately broke down. And I have been so confused, where I'm just like, do I want to share this with YouTube? Do I want to share with them the horribly emotionally just painful side to this? Do I want to put a mask on? Do I just want to seem nonchalant? Do I want to go into detail? I have just been all over the place. And that is why it has taken me a little bit of time to share this, because that tore me. Like it tore me. I don't know what it was, but I immediately had a breakdown in front of the dietitian. I couldn't control it. It was like my insides exploded, and I cried. And it just felt like another obstacle, another thing to just get in the way, because I have been doing everything to get this surgery. I have gotten people messaging me saying, how are you getting through this process so quickly? I've been doing this for months, and I'm not even as far along as you. I have been just like, I wanted the surgery before summer. I did. Since I'm self-pay, that would have been manageable. But since I have been diagnosed with an eating disorder, it's not manageable, and it's not possible. And it hurts, and it instantly put me in this like weird headspace where I was just like, this isn't fair. I instantly thought of 600-Pound Life, where these people, this isn't me saying anything bad about anybody. And I have seriously sat here and I was like, should I even share my true feelings? This is just like what I'm going through. I've sat here and I've been like, they're worse off. They eat way more than I do in one sitting. Why are they able to get the surgery? Why do we have to wait a year? It sucks. I think it's triggering, and it brings up like past trauma for me, where it just seems like no matter what I do, no matter what I try, there's always an obstacle and a roadblock. And last time this happened was when the psychologist said, you can't get surgery for like 2 years. And I was like, you know, and I didn't care as much then, not even remotely close to how much I care now. And I gave up. And it just, a lot of memories flooded, and just failure, you're such a failure. Just, that kept popping in my head. And knowing that no matter how much work I do now, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. All the tests I did, it doesn't matter. And it just, I don't know, it's just like disheartening, and it hurts, and I feel myself wanting.
See, this is where she's got it wrong, unfortunately. This is where she's got it wrong. They have to get you to a healthy weight. Obviously, it's a severe surgery to put you to sleep. Exactly, Amber. So instead of taking this next year, you guys, a year goes by quick. A year goes by so fast anymore. So instead of taking up this next year and saying, I am going to the wall, and this is the time, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna show them my numbers are right. See, you have to lose a certain amount of weight to be qualified. Sorry, I was busting tail up the steps. You have to show them that you have your binge situation under control. You are a liability. Exactly, Ghost. What's another year at this point? Show them you're serious. That's what they're waiting for. Welcome, Farmhouse. Welcome, Jersey. Thumbs up, y'all. Make sure you're subscribed, or subscribe and join us. They're testing you. This is the test. You have a year to bust tail and show them, I'm ready for this. I can make this change. Why they're doing this is they're going to say, okay, wow, you did great this past year. We think you're ready. We see what's going to happen is if they would give her the surgery right now and genuinely end her mind, exactly, Share Bear, if she doesn't have everything under control, it's going to be a waste. Look at Alexandria Rodriguez, learning to be fearless. What is this, her second or third procedure? If you don't have, as Amber would say, the mentals together and everything together, this is the year they're testing you. You could really do a whole ass glow up this next year. Bust ass. And this year, dude, time goes by quick so much, you guys know it. What does she think happens after surgery? If she can't stick to the diet prior to the surgery, she will fail miserably after the surgery. Thank you, Amber. Well spoken. Absolutely. Pebbles, welcome. Absolutely. Absolutely, Share Bear. They're giving her this year to show them, hey, look, I lost umpteen amount. I've been going to my counseling. I've been doing my diet. I've been doing the nutritionist. Here we go. I got this. They're going to say, let's do this. Exactly, Jason. And maybe that's another thing. But this is what I feel like. And I'm just saying this, and I'm not saying this to be mean. Exactly that. Zach, I've wondered that as well. This is almost, she's almost in the same boat as Chantal. Exactly, Nashies. This is like Chantal. People have been down this road so many times with Amber. So many times. I feel like people are going to throw in the towel and say this is it. And I'm not being mean. Her numbers, yeah, they're still decent, but they're nothing like a couple years ago. This is the time that she could bust ass. It's about to be spring. It's about to be summer. Get out there. Sweat. Do it. Do it. Do it. And I'm not talking, I filmed a video, you know, of me walking a little bit down the curb. Get out there and sweat. Who gives a shit what you look like? Who gives a crap? Just do you and make it happen. And the numbers will fly. Oh, I think Foodie eats way more than Amber. I think Amber doesn't get enough exercise, but I think Foodie, in my opinion, eats more than Amber. I think Amber likes to snack like I do. I think she likes to snack. And when you're in the house all day, what are you going to do? You're going to snack. If you're doing Legos, well, let me have a couple of this. I'm still doing my Legos. Let's have a little bit of this. It's lunchtime. I got the money to order. Let's get wifey some food and me some food. Foodie, yes, Sarita, Foodie can put it away like nobody I've ever seen. I tell you guys about my aunt, God rest her soul. Her problem was pop. She loved her Pepsi. But I'm going to be honest with you. I have never seen anybody put it down like Foodie. I have never seen somebody drive to one drive-through, to another drive-through, to another, to I'm going to order this. Guys, 20 minutes later, guys, I'm still hungry. Should we order more? I have never, and I'm being honest when I tell you that, I have never seen anybody put it down like Foodie. Yeah, I think Amber eats takeout too. I'm not saying that. I'm saying as far as, oh yeah, I think Amber gets it in, but I'm talking Foodie, you know, I think Foodie eats big meals and settings. We see even when Foodie has a quote-unquote snack, it's a big thing of dip, most of the chips. When we see that one night she murked a pack of Oreos, I think Foodie eats even her snacks or a fucking meal. Exactly, Farmhouse. Yeah, I think Foodie's snacks are, what was the one day? Lunch was, what was lunch the one day? The salad kit with all the toppings, the Ravies, or the Alphagettis, I'm sorry. Exactly, Tracy. Yeah, Foodie was set 3-4 hours back to back to back. Oh, I think they both spend copious amounts, but I do think Chantal could put it down compared to Amber. You know, I'm not saying, you know, Amber's obviously holding these calories, but I think, you know, I do think that Foodie can put it down. Exactly, nobody. Yeah, I'm not saying, you know, Amber's obviously held this weight in these calories, but I think Foodie can. We've seen Foodie go through 3-4. Remember the fast food funerals?
To slip into bad routine. I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. What do I do for this year? I just feel like everything was just kind of ripped away from me. And
right, Amber? And the thing is, like, I've seen Amber eat some things like I've wanted to try before, but Foodie, man, she just, even when you got money to spend like that, like, I love good food. Like, if I had money to spend like that, like, I love good stuff. Like, I don't want just a bunch of fried, I mean, don't get me wrong, we all love stuff like that, but I love, like, fancy foods, too. You know what I mean? Like, if I had money like that, was just gonna blow it on food, like, I would want, like, ooh, yo, let's go here to this steakhouse and look at this, and you know what I mean? Yeah, Zach, like, you know, I don't want a bunch of just, you know, greasy, you know.
Hopes up, fine, fine. But that's the only reason why I got my hopes up is because I was doing so well. I was doing so good. I was making the appointments. I was getting the test done. I was putting the work in. I was exercising. I was losing weight. I was eating the right foods. I was doing the stupid little rules like take small sips, stop using straws. I was like, I was doing it all. And it left me feeling so proud. Like this is just in arm's reach. And now I just feel like it's so far away.
Oh, goodness.
I've had to talk to the dietitian. I've had to talk to Feline. I've had to talk to people in my life who are close to me, and I've had to talk to myself and really absorb, like, what do I do now? Because
what do you mean? Like Amber said, what do you mean? What do you do now? No, you're not getting it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That sounds great, Zach. Stuff like that. What do you mean? What do you do now? You take this year and you bust tail. Ham and Rum, this is on her channel. It's a long boy. That's what you do. They're watching you. They're giving you this year. Come back and show them, if you've been doing so good, like you're saying, continue. You'll be at a healthy weight for them to be able to put you under anesthesia. Oh, excuse me. What do you mean? What do you do? You keep going. You keep going. Welcome, Great Grebo. You keep going. You don't give up. They're testing you. This is it right here. Exactly, Jason. You don't throw the towel in now. Exactly, Doctor on call. Exactly. This is it. Like, hunker down. Hunker down. This is it. Summer's around the bend. Spring's around. This is it. Get out there. Get Feline. Get in the shaggin' wagon. Go back to that pond. Take Twinkie out. Walk her. Go swimming. This is it.
I think what made it so easy for me to stay on track and to eat how I was eating, because I felt like surgery was right around the corner. That's what I believed in my heart. That's what I felt. And since it's not, like, I just feel like everything's been cooling down. Yo. And I don't know how else to explain it besides, like,
you guys all right? This damn cordial. Hold on. Sorry, yo.
Absolutely.
Man down.
And I would love to have it in a year from now.
What? God, doggone it, Amber. You done messed my damn tripod up. I would love to have it from a year from now. Then what's the problem? Keep going. Did I just say going? What's wrong? She says, I would love to have it from a year from now. Then come on. I'm telling you, people are going... You gotta be careful. The sun sometimes. You gotta be careful. I don't know. We'll have to see. The sun sometimes will spin stuff around. Welcome, Jenks. What do you mean? Then let's do it. Like, she don't this is it. Yeah, even the tripod's like, damn. Exactly, Jason. And she doesn't understand, like, this is it. I feel like she's in the same spot as, well, Foodie. I don't think there's any coming back. But this is time now to shine. She could bust gonads and just, like I said, spring's around the bend in summer, hunker down. Before you know it, a year will be here. This is it. But I do feel like people are going to throw in the towel. If she doesn't keep going, if she doesn't captivate them, people are going to say I'm out. If she gives up, yep, Rip Curl, unfortunately. If she gives up now, people are going to say, I'm out. I'm out. It ain't never going to happen. Amber, listen. I know you watch sometimes. Listen to us. Keep going. Keep going. A year will be over before you know it. Your heart has to be healthy to put you asleep at a healthy weight. Keep going, buddy. Exactly, Watermelon, and people are going to get sick of it. You know, I know this is somebody's life, but at the end of the day, people are going to get sick of it. And they're going to say, you know, I'm done. You've promised us for years. We've been on this journey with you. Come on. It's shit or get off the pot now. I really think that this is...
I just feel like it's something else I failed at because I promised myself I would get it. Before the summer or even in the summer, I promised myself that. And I feel like I promised you guys that as well. That's clearly not happening. And now there's just like such a big gap of time for me to just fail. There's so many days to fail. So many hours, so many minutes, so many seconds. And that scares me. So I've had to really absorb the situation. And I know. A lot of you are going to be like, she didn't even want the surgery. You know, it's so crazy because I wanted the surgery so bad that that's all my channel has been. That's all my life has been, even off of YouTube. And still there are freaking haters out there who think I still don't want the surgery. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. When I tell you I broke down, after that appointment, I had a fucking anxiety attack, like a full-fledged anxiety attack. I don't know. I get it. Someone with a binge eating disorder can really hurt themselves after surgery. I get it. But I don't have issues binging anymore. And I've never had those types of issues, like eating 3 times the amount you normally would. I've never had that. And it's just like, I don't know, it just sucks. I just feel kind of defeated. And I think I need to switch things up, switch my brain up a little bit. We're not going to be gaining weight. We're going to keep losing.
Okay, I got a plan. Hit her up, y'all. Hit her up. Tell her we're on our way. We're on our way, buddy. We gotcha. We're on our way. We gotcha. This is what it seems like. She's got nobody up her tail saying, come on, man. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? Come on, man. She needs that extra shove. And I'm not saying physically. She needs somebody to say, look, man, take this opportunity, take this year, we're going to bust gonads, get yourself together, let's do this. Exactly, Watermelon. This is it, right here. Why is nobody telling her around... Sorry, y'all, this coffee's like... Why is nobody telling her, this is it? Come on, man. Exactly, nobody. She needs to motivate herself. She needs somebody behind her. I don't know if Wifey's got comfortable. I don't know what Wifey's deal is. You know, obviously she keeps, you know, Wifey pretty, you know, this is it. This is your fuck the channel. This is your life. Exactly, Anna. Amber, you just tell me when, and we're on the way, buddy. We gotcha. 2023, buddy, here we come. We got you. We're on our way, bud. Figuratively speaking. Calm down, YouTube. I'm serious, though. If you love somebody, exactly, Watermelon. If you love somebody, I get they're going to kick, they're going to scream, they're going to throw a fit. I'm hungry. I need this. No. Keep your eye on the prize. Do you want to be doing what you need to do by the end of the year next year? Let's do it, Amber. That's what she needs. Man, y'all don't even know. Y'all are in for quite a treat y'all have no idea. I keep telling y'all there's a time for something, and it's not quite there yet. But you just wait. It's coming.
Because that is the plan here. So I don't want to explain what I'm going to be doing. You guys will definitely see it in the next video. A lot of people are going to be mad at me. A lot of people are mad.
That's the thing. Fuck what everybody else says. Excuse my language. You've been playing these charades for years on here. Show the people up. Look, guys, I screwed around before. My mind's in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm ready to do this for real. And if I feel, she said this before, but seriously, if I feel like something, I'm going to come on here. It could be the middle of the night, middle of the day, the morning, but somebody has got to get her in her tail and just be just, it's tough love. It's tough love or impatient. Exactly, Great Grebo. But if she don't do it this time, people are going to lose interest. It's the cycle. They're going to lose interest. If you look at her views compared to years ago till now, yeah, they're still good, but not as good as they could be for as many subscribers as she has. If she would cut the bullshit and say, look, y'all, okay, I've been fiddle-titting around for years. I really wasn't in it. I was trying to be, but I'm going to really do it this time. And no bullshit. No bullshit. Dude, if Tammy can do that, Tammy wasn't walking around, Amber. Tammy was in an electric wheelchair, my friend. Think about it. You walk around at least still. Exactly, Patty. I think people would get reinvested. She could really turn this boat around if I feel like if she wanted. But she's gotta want. She's gotta want. And she needs to light. Yeah, Tammy was worse than, yeah. Tammy had, yeah, her trach, the wheelchair. I mean, I felt like anybody was the underdog. It was going to be Tammy. Let's be real here. I really felt like if any, I'm going to be honest with you. I would never have thought that Tammy would be where even she is right now. I mean, let's be real here. Exactly. Tella, great to see you, love. I think Tammy met that guy and that kind of helped. I think there for a while she tagged along with Amy and her husband, and she was lonely. And I think that Tammy, that kind of, she found a partner, and exactly, Grebo. I didn't think Tammy would ever. I think Tammy find it, but that's also dangerous too, because you can't put all your eggs in one basket. But Buddy seems like he loves her, but you got to do it for you and not somebody else. But I do think Tammy, you know, finding the guy really kind of, you know, was like, wow, you know, I do want to live, and I do want to. Exactly, Watermelon. I think Tammy was very lonely.
Regardless. So that's just something I'm going to have to embrace and stay away from the comments, maybe stay away from online besides uploading, because this is also something else I want to talk about. So I have not had an upload schedule. I have like barely been uploading. It's bad. I know. but I'm starting to feel better. It's just, I feel like when it rains, it pours. Like that's how this last month has felt for me, maybe even 2 months. I just feel like I was focusing so hard on something, and now it's just like, so it's just, I don't know, it's a lot. But I am gonna go back to uploading every other day, and it's just gonna be vlogs, just vloggity vlogs. I feel happiest doing that. So that's what's gonna be happening. So I'm not sure when that's gonna start. It's probably gonna be like a few days from now. But then when you guys see my next Amberlynn, learn how to speak before you film. When you guys see my next video after this one, then that means, okay, every other day, you're gonna be getting content from me. So yeah, I'm gonna vlog today. That's when I'm gonna start vlogging. And we're just gonna go on a vloggity vlog journey. And I'm actually surprised I didn't cry in this video because I've been doing nothing but crying. I feel like I'm mourning something. I don't know what I'm mourning, but I feel like I'm mourning something. And it's a horrible feeling. I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, it's just a year, it's fine. It's not fine. Because that gives me so much room to make a mistake.
See? There it is, right there. That gives me so much room to make a mistake. You are setting yourself up. You've got it in the back of your mind. I'm gonna f up. There it is. That just tells me that you don't have, exactly. That just tells me you don't have the proper support. You're not going in counseling, or maybe you don't have the right fit. I don't know. But that statement right there just knocked it out the water. With the vlogs, what are we going to do on the vlogs? Same kind of as Chantal. Well, we're going to vlog every other day. Welcome, Lindsay. Oh, I know, Lindsay. I've been watching Amber for years, too. That's why I said now this is kind of, this is it. I feel like this is it. Oh, you're good, Tella. I have something that I've got up my sleeve, but it's not ready yet. People are going to lose interest. Like Lindsay said, we've been on this journey. Get it out the driveway, getting the wheels on the bus, go round and round. A year will fly by if you put yourself to it and you stay busy. This is it. You can't do another, I'm going to do Weight Watchers. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do intuitive. Welcome, Petty. This is it. This is it. This is it. It's your life. It's your channel. It's everything. And same with, I'm going to vlog every other day. Okay, what are we vlogging about? Exactly, Grebo. What are we going to vlog about? We can't set... Exactly, Lindsay. Yeah, and people aren't going to go for that. I don't think she understands that people aren't going to keep... I'm going to intuitive. I'm going to Weight Watchers. I decided this. Well, I think my physicians know wrong. My nutritionist, people are done. This is it. Get out there, sweat, get into it. Welcome, Lisa. I'm not saying I couldn't cut off everything, but if you're out there sweating it out during the day, you could have a little snack or two once in a while. But if you're more, we've talked about this a million times. Calories in, calories out. Calories in, calories out. Exactly, Ponderous. This is everything. This is her life, like I said, and her channel. If this... Exactly, Tella. And I don't think she understands, like I keep saying, this is her money, this is her life. People are not going to do another go-around of, well, I don't know, y'all. It really got me. See, this is what she can't take this as. She can't take this bad news and turn it around to addict behavior, well, I wasn't told what I wanted to hear, or something bad happened. Well, I'm just going to do this today and screw it. I'll get back on track tomorrow. We all know whatever your vice is, that's typical addict behavior. We give ourselves an excuse to whatever our vice may be. Well, I got some really bad news. I'm going to party today. I didn't hear what I want to hear. I'm going to do this today, and then I'll get back on track. Well, getting back on track never comes. So let's finish strong. We literally got like a minute and 50, and I just don't understand, like, how is wifey, like, and it's not anybody's fault. Let me make this very clear. It's not anybody's fault to be in charge of somebody else. But it sounds like, she needs a good, stern somebody behind her. Exactly, that too, nobody. And I'm not saying anybody should be in the hands of somebody. It's nobody's. You are your own keeper. But it's like she needs a really tough support system to say, look, let's do this. Let's do this for real. No, I'm just saying I don't understand why wifey's not, they started out with, oh, we're gonna do this, and it seems like wifey is just part of the gig now. Oh, absolutely, Tella. It's all we've welcome it. It's all mind, body, and soul.
I'm honest with health professionals. As much as people think that I'm not, I am. I am very honest, and they're going to hear the true nitty gritty. If I feel that I've binged, or like my version of binging, I'm going to let them know. And that's going to restart the whole 100. The whole 100? What am I talking about? The whole year over. And that's scary because I'm Amberlynn. I make mistakes. I mess up. I'm not perfect. And I don't know, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I'm actually looking into getting a therapist. My dietitian actually gave me some therapists that she recommends. So I'm very...
What? 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 I thought the therapist is who said we were talking and thinks I'm ADHD. What in the hell? Am I lost? Yeah, Watermelon. What the hell did we just watch? In the beginning, she just said she talked to her therapist and they thought together, remember? Yes, and we're on the same video. What? I don't even know what to say right now. Like, what did we just watch? Wait a minute. Something is not right here. If you're coming in late, she just said in the beginning that her and her therapist thought that she had ADHD. But now, let's go back for a second. We're at the end. Guys, I know we've been on here for a minute, but are we on the same page?
Or like my version of binging, I'm going to let them know. And that's going to restart the whole 100. The whole 100? What am I talking about? The whole year over. And that's scary because I'm Amberlynn. I make mistakes. I mess up. I'm not perfect. And I don't know, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I'm actually looking into getting a therapist. My dietitian actually gave me some therapists that she recommends. So I'm very happy about that. And
I think we heard it loud and clear. Yeah, I thought. No, you're here, Amber. Why would you be blocked? What? Y'all, this has been a hell of a ride. Tella, yeah, that's what we said in the beginning. You'll have to go back. This has been one hell of a ride. I don't even know what to say at this point. We've been up, down, all around. I don't even know. I don't even know what. Yeah, if you're coming in late, go back to where we started this video, because we done been on a this been a hell of a ride, yo. This made no absolute sense. That none. Something ain't right, yo. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I need to talk to someone. That's clear as ever. So I'm gonna start the whole therapy journey over, and that's fine. It is what it is. I'm still gonna be working on myself, even if I'm
maybe nobody. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's what. Maybe, I don't know. You would think that, I don't know, yo. I guess we'll see or we won't. I don't know. Here's the thing though. When you're diagnosed, at least I'm speaking for me. When you've been diagnosed, your paperwork goes around you. Welcome, Almas. Is it Almaza? Almaz? When you're diagnosed, your paperwork goes without. You may go to a new doctor, but they'll say, "Can your doctor fax over your results, your files?" So then that doctor or therapist looks at the files, and they may have conflicting things, but I don't know, yo. Oh no, you're good, Tella. I don't know what the hell to think, yo. Maybe nobody. Maybe that's the maybe that they, I don't know, yo.
to do something different. Currently, I'm still gonna be working on myself to one day get weight loss surgery, and it's just crazy that this is how things went down. Jeez. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be a vlog. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.
Alright, let's see what her last video was titled, for shits and... That was one hell of a ride, y'all. Only thing, yeah, is nobody could be right, is maybe they want her to have their therapist for the program. I don't know. I just don't see how, again, if she's been seeing therapists, why she hasn't been diagnosed all at once. Why is she just now? If she's seeing somebody, why is she just now filling out a questionnaire? Right on, Amber. Y'all, that was an interesting adventure. Okay, so 4 days ago, it was 500-pound reset, everything I ate with calories. 9 days ago, we have a lot to talk about. Cook with me, serious rumor, and psych evaluation. Wait a minute. Good night, Ponderous. Yes, get some rest. So wait a minute. So 2 weeks ago, she's got psych evaluation. No, that's what a lot of people think that she needs, Anna. So 2 weeks ago is psych evaluation. And then 2 weeks, a couple days, psych appointment update. All right, Joe, let's see. Wow, there's 1,548 comments. Okay. So some people are pretty much on the same page as we are. 978 likes say it's disappointing hearing you say that a year of hard work is not worth you living the rest of your life. 824. Making you wait a year is bad news, and I'm glad they're delaying you. You need to prove them that you are ready for the surgery. Man, this is on point. 561 thumbs up. If you really don't have binging issues anymore, a year of wait should be no problem for you. 553. It's not bad news. It's just you have to do to get approved, sakes. You thought they just handed it to you because you wanted it. This is always what was going to happen. Since you don't have eating disorder, this shouldn't be a problem, right? Little stupid rules, they aren't stupid. That mentally just goes to show you aren't ready. There's so many days to fail. Thanks. That's the kind of attitude I'm going to bring to my work every day in life. Love to see it. Y'all, it's just all what we have said. If you can't handle yourself 1 year up to surgery, then how do you think you can handle yourself for life after surgery? Then do it. You've gone 30 plus years living the same way. Waiting a year for surgery is nothing. The days will pass no matter what, and it just goes on, and it's everything that we just said, yo. All right, let's take a look, see if there's any communal tabs. I wish her nothing but the best. As everybody said, you know, they're preparing you for it. They want to see what you can do. If I don't want to see this a million times. They want to see. Exactly. I said that too, Clout Goblins. Look how quick time goes by. It feels like, welcome Jade. It feels like just it was last March, y'all. Alright, well, let's talk about live streams and what let's read some titles, do some numbers, and see how we've got and what we think is going to happen with Foodie. I wish Amber nothing but the best, like I said, but if she don't get some fire up under her tail, ain't nothing. It's another year that's going to go by, and then you're going to have to restart over, and so forth and so forth. This is your channel. Your channel is your money. How you make, how you put a roof over your head. This is your health. This is your life. This is it right here, man. I think that, you know, people would tune. If you, Amber, I know you watch sometime, you've said it yourself. If you would genuinely put in the work, people will turn them negatives, you've seen it before, into positives. No bullshitting around. If people genuinely see you putting in the work, they will give you credit where it is due. Now, of course, you're going to have those couple people that are just going to be heads, and that's what. But if they see you putting in the general work and not BSing around, they're going to give credit where it's due. And people are going to back you, and they're going to stand with you and imagine, you know, but they're not going to stand for bullshit. Just like Foodie, you've burnt them so many times. Ozemp, or what was it? The food that she bought that started with an O. We've had Weight Watchers. Welcome, Gary. Good morning. This is it. What was the food? Was it Optima? What was it, y'all? That damn food. It was kind of like a Weight Watchers, but it was different. Okay, here we go. So, 2 days ago, we've got the last live. Optivia, thank you. Welcome, Beach Flower. Optivia, that's what it was. That food that she said was horrible. That's right. Thank you, Erica. Okay, y'all, here we go. So we've got, let's just scroll down the line here. So we've got the last live is setting 2 days ago at 19K. Hey guys, 13K, 31 minutes and 55 seconds. Hey guys, I still say something in the coffee stream was weird. She was in a hurry to go somewhere where, I don't know, but I do think that it was very strange. You've got Fish Samuel 3 days ago setting at 19K, where you basically tell everybody to literally, you have a hijab on and give people the middle finger. I was like, wow. She who laughs last laughs the best, 32K. We all know that that is the stream of the whole cat debacle. I did see the article. I did see that, Wyatt. I did see. We've got Beano Bees, where her stomach was hurting, a gas bubble that is setting at 14 5 days ago. Insomniac 5 days ago. So these couple days here, to me, pupes are looking a bit weird on Beano Bees. I don't know, man. I just, when she kept popping up and disappearing, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if she's seen you know who, but it was just very strange. So, I caught something the other day. And remember when she is going to get toilet paper and mascara and forgets the toilet paper? She tells the lady in the drugstore that she was leaving in 7 days. I'm leaving in like a week. So that was 5 days ago. That was 5 days ago. Yeah, look at the thumbnail and Beano Bees. That one looked a bit sus too. Look at the... Yeah. So if you guys remember... Oh, Tella, we've all said that. She thinks she knows best, and... I don't know, yo. I really think that this, exactly like Tella just said, that this is not going to... If you notice the last vibe of the live, she kept saying, what'd she say? I got a lot on my mind, or I'm going through emotions or something. I do believe that in her mind, she knows that she has put her eggs all in one basket. And all right, y'all, I hate to cut it loose, but we are pretty much done anyways. I'm going to start knocking out all these holes, all these things we've got to do. Yeah, Grebo, we've got a tornado warning, and it's the rain and wind is just like... So, I'm going to get off here so you guys aren't worried, because I feel like I'm about to lose y'all anyways. And I'm kind of wondering, I was going to wonder if we were going to make it through tonight the way the weather has been. So, let me get off here and check on the wubs. They're pretty much asleep, but in case they have to go potty or anything. So, I love you guys. Tella, I have to turn it off because I don't want it'll stay on and then it won't let me log off, and it's a whole ordeal. But is anybody going live? Okay. Nashi says she's doing a haul this afternoon. Is anybody going live the rest of the night? Gary, anybody? I don't know what time it is. We've been on here. Yes, Tella, it's good to see you. I'm gonna eat some dinner, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, Tella. I think I'm already subscribed to you. Okay. Alright, y'all. Well, Tella might, do you have a community tab? Okay. Lindsay says tomorrow at 1:30, so y'all check Lindsay out. Okay. Yeah, I know that Tella and Pulpy are all on different time zones. Yeah, some of y'all are saying Pulp. Yeah, I know that they're on different time zones. God dog, I can't get these out. But a lot of people are in the U.S., but everybody else is... No, you're good, Tella. Well, I cannot get these earrings out of my ear. Alright, y'all. I am going to eat some dinner, breakfast type deal situation. I'll tell you a little secret. I'm sure most of you guys know it. Why did I say know it like that? Cancel me. Know it? See, this Amberlynn video's got me talking weird. I have been using turkey. Ground turkey a lot. It's been on sale, and it's a good way to improve, or if you don't have any hamburger, or it's a good way to cut calories. Turkey spaghetti, turkey joes, turkey burgers, turkey cheeseburgers. So if y'all can't find beef, or beef messes up your stomach, I have been on the... Yes, y'all, go show Nashi some love to community tab. Something bad popped off. I don't want to... Oh, we don't have that Tella over here. Something bad happened for Nashi's. I don't want to talk about it. It's her story. And so go check Nashi's out, show her some positivity, and show her some love. Check out Lindsay at 1:30 tomorrow. Check out Tella. Check out everybody. And I will see you guys later. And have a great day, great night. And I'm going to let y'all go. You know what, Jinx? I can't. I was always worried about the ground turkey. I was like, what if, when you mix it with some, if you make sloppy joes yourself, if you make, a really good thing I like to do is I like to put, it's going to sound so cheesy, but I like it. I make turkey burgers, and I use the Lipton onion soup mix. You can do turkey joes, turkey spaghetti. Turkey's been a really good price lately, and it's a little more lean, and it's a little more light, but it does the job. It does the job. So, alright, y'all. I'm going to get off here before I lose you. I know it was going like that a minute ago. Yeah. And that's another thing, Jinx. Yeah. Some people, you know, you got to worry with men, prostate, things like that, red meat as we get older. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you get bored, I did a white, what was it called, y'all? White Fox Boutique, a little clothing haul if y'all get bored. And we are about to... Yes, it's so good. Life's a beach. It seasons really good, you guys. You have to season it, or it's going to be bland. But you can do the ranch packets, do like turkey ranch burgers. All right, y'all. Check out the whole good loungewear clothing, chill. Check out everybody as we talked about, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day, great night, and night, guys. Bye, guys. Sorry for the replay. It's pretty wild outside. I love each and every one of you. Stay safe out there, and have a good night. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully no trees or lines or anything weird. I love you guys. Have a great night, great day. Bye, guys.